What is going on, guys? Juice Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today's been Monday the 30th of July. There haven't been many confirmed transfers today, but to make up for it somewhat, we have got a lot of potential rumours. So just before we get started, as always, if you enjoy the video and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome, greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it will be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, is the second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what is your favourite football kit of all time? Let me know your answers down below. And let's jump on to confirmed deals, and as I mentioned before, not many to go through today, only 3. But the very first one's going to be Claudio Pizarro re-signing for Werder Bremen. He joined from FC Cologne as a free transfer and he's on a 1-year contract. And this transfer, by the way, it's the 4th time in his career that he's signed for Werder Bremen. Now bear in mind, he's 39 years old and the first time he joined them was back in 1999. The second time was in 2008, the third time 2015, and our number 4 of course is 2018. And the second player is also from Peru, this time it's going to be Advincula. I believe he played for the national team at the World Cup itself, and to be fair for FIFA 19 in La Liga, he might feature quite a bit. Because yesterday he joined Rayo Vallecano from Tigres in Mexico as a loan deal for this season. Like for a 76 rated player at the very start of a FIFA Ultimate Team, 94 pace, 75 physical and 77 dribbling, that's pretty good. And now we have got the final confirmed transfer, and this time it's Torresidis. Yesterday he joined Olympiacos in Greece from Bologna, and it's a free transfer. So that is it for confirmed deals today. Now let's jump on to potential rumours, and the first 2 are about Newcastle, one striker coming in potentially, and one very close to leaving. But let's start off with the first one, and the source is going to be Sky Sports News. They said Newcastle United are in talks with West Brom to sign Salomon Rondon, who has a relegation clause of £16.5 million. It does seem that Newcastle aren't willing to pay £16.5 million for him, because rumours are suggesting at the moment that Newcastle may offer Dwight Gale to West Brom to reduce the fee. And the player that is very close to leaving Newcastle is going to be Serbian international striker Aleksandar Mitrovic. So pretty much every single source is saying that Newcastle have agreed a £22 million fee with Fulham for Mitrovic. It could rise to £27 million however after add-ons. He's actually already in London to complete the move, and to be fair to him, since January when he went on loan to them, he became an instant fan favourite. And next up we have a very short one according to the Daily Telegraph. They're saying that Aston Villa want to take Liverpool's Ben Woodburn on loan for the season. He made his breakthrough for Liverpool's first team at the end of 2016, but since then, it's been a real lack of game time. Now bear in mind, he's still only 18 years old, so has got bags of potential about him, but going out on loan to Aston Villa for example, as long as he gets first team football, it's a good move. And keeping on the theme of Aston Villa, there were a lot of different reports suggesting the club itself they have to sell all their key players, including Jack Grealish. But now it seems they've got new owners and don't have to sell Grealish, Chester or Kodjia. And Tottenham were trying to get Jack Grealish, and it seems they were trying to use Aston Villa's financial situation or financial struggles to get a cheap deal, and since then, it's not really worked out too well. And next up, according to the Daily Mirror, Watford are interested in a loan deal for Liverpool's Divock Origi, but Liverpool instead want a permanent basis for £26 million. Valencia are also interested in the Belgian striker, and if we get 26 mil out of him, I think that's good business. And now going on to the second page, and the very first one is according to Yahoo Sports in France. They are saying Premier League side Fulham are currently in talks with Wolfsburg midfielder Joshua Guilavogui. Both parties are interested in closing a deal, and talks are going very fast right now. I said it a couple of days ago, but to be fair, Fulham and Wolves so far in this transfer window, on paper they've been fantastic. They've brought in proven quality, whereas for Cardiff, the other promoted team, so far I could be wrong here by the way, I don't think I've done too much business. And next up, according to the Daily Express, we have another West Ham rumour. So they're saying West Ham are said to make an improved bid to sign Croatian international defender Vida from Besiktas. And a lot of different Turkish outlets, by the way, are suggesting that Vida he's already agreed personal terms with Liverpool. All the UK media have denied that, and in fact Jurgen Klopp himself, he denied it in a press conference. But that's only to Liverpool, by the way, so the potential move to Everton or West Ham, that's still on the table. And next up, according to Fnatic, Andre Silva is said to leave AC Milan only 1 year after joining them initially. And that's because Galatasaray have reached an agreement for the Portuguese striker to join on loan this season. However, there will be no option to buy the 22-year-old at the end of the loan deal. At the very start of the transfer window, it looked like he'd actually be going to Wolves instead. That rumour itself, it broke down very quickly, and now Galatasaray, it looks like it could be happening. And next up we have got a very interesting one, according to Sport in Spain. They're saying that Atletico Madrid have made a €40 million bid for Giovanni Simeone. And of course that is the son of current Atletico Madrid manager, Diego Simeone. There were a couple of reports from L'Equipe the other day suggesting that Marseille, they're also interested, and other reports in France were saying that Marseille had a bid rejected. But since then, it's all gone a bit quiet. But for Fiorentina, it seems they want more than 40 mil. And I actually want this deal to happen for the simple fact I want to see how well Giovanni would do working for his dad. And now go on to page number 3, and the very first one is according to Paris United. They are saying that Anthony Martial has been offered to Paris Saint-Germain, who can't afford the €18 million demanded by Manchester United, and because of that, they've passed on the opportunity. Martial and his agent so far this summer have made it very clear they want to leave Manchester United, but to what club, we're still waiting to see. There is interest there from both Chelsea and Tottenham, but for United, it's quite a difficult situation because of course again the player wants to leave, they'd probably want to sell because next season he could go on a free transfer, but also at the same time, they don't want to strengthen a rival. The only way I see Chelsea getting him is if they offer a crazy amount of money of course, or they offer Willian and cash. And the same applies to Tottenham because United, they want Toby Alderweireld, and Spurs, they want Martial. So quite possibly they could work out a swap deal, or alternatively, he's still into Juventus and buy him. And next up, according to various different sources, Juventus had set their asking price at the very start of the transfer window for Alexandro at €60 million. And at that point in time, Paris Saint-Germain, they were very interested. But after Juve signed Cristiano Ronaldo, they're now asking for 80 million instead. So technically, yeah, he's still for sale, but the price for him, it's gone up quite a bit. And because of financial fair play in Paris Saint-Germain, that's why I can't see a deal happening. And on top of that, the Jerome Boateng, he could still be joining. And now we've gone to one according to the Daily Mail. They're saying Chelsea are ready to make a £30 million move for Arsenal midfielder Aaron Ramsey, who currently at this point in time only has 1 year left on his contract. So just like Martial before, it could be a free transfer next summer. However, Arsenal are probably quite confident right now they'll get him a new deal this season. And the final one on the page is according to Paris United yet again. It's a very short one, but they're saying Kante cancelled a meeting this week with Paris Saint-Germain. There were a lot of rumours suggesting that Kante could be going to Paris Saint-Germain this summer, and if they sold the right amount of players, they might be able to afford him. Now we don't know what Kante cancelling a meeting actually means because of course it could be anything, but it could also be an indication he wants to stay at Chelsea. And now go on to the next page, and the very first one is according to the Daily Mail. They're saying Real Madrid have made Chelsea a joint offer of £100 million. That's for goalkeeper Courtois and Brazil international Willian. Willian was heavily linked to go to Barca this summer, and to be fair they made like 3 or 4 bids for him, but Chelsea rejected every single one. And the apparent fee for Courtois alone is €35 million or £31 million. And considering how crazy transfer fees are right now, 31 mil for a goalkeeper as good as Courtois, it seems so cheap. And I know in 1 year's time he can go on a free transfer, assuming he doesn't sign a new contract, but still, like Jack Barlin for example, the rumoured fee for him is like 40 mil. Manchester United will have to offer £70 million rated Robert Lewandowski a weekly wage of £500,000 a week to tempt him to leave Bayern. Before the World Cup even started, Robert Lewandowski's agent came out and said that the player himself, he wants to leave Bayern this summer. And the final one on the page is according to Sunday Mirror. They are saying Juve believe Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba is open to a return to the Italian club. And for Juventus to finance the deal, they're willing to sell Higuain, Pjanic, Rugani and Caldara. And the final one today could be confirmed very soon, potentially even today. So according to Sport in Russia, Axel Witsel's move to Dortmund is described as completed. The quote from the article does say, former midfielder of Zenit Axel Witsel will continue his career at Borussia Dortmund. And various different sources are saying that the Belgian international midfielder is set to undergo medical with Dortmund early this week. And who knows, it might even be today. But that guys is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome, greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more, and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, if it's a second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, what is your favourite football kit of all time? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.